Cool. This is gonna be ugly. I have not played. I played a little bit this morning, like 2 matches. Um, but um, I have to remember the controls and everything. It's pretty crazy. No kidding. Huh. I don't remember an update happening with the PS3 downstairs. Hey, stuff. Getting an echo? Yeah. When is the PS5 Socom coming? Never. All right. Now you getting an echo? Since the beginning of PS Nation? Ouch. You must be old. Cool. We'll see if you can hear the game after it updates. How's it going? It's going all right. I'm looking for a job again, but I haven't done that today. I actually still need to mow the lawn. I totally sloughed it off yesterday, um, but I just got the itch last night to start messing with this. So I actually found this the old Bluetooth headset, and it's actually the Socom one that came with Socom Confrontation here. So I charged it up, and it's actually working. Load screens, hell yes. It is old school. I'm still looking because I know I have some PS3 headphones somewhere, but I think they're all in boxes, so I have to start searching around. And I'm pretty sure I have a wired pair even. Um, and I've even been talking to one of the PR guys at Turtle Beach about, like, do you have any PS3 headphones still? So he's actually looking around for me too. But it's funny. I found I found a pair of headphones that are wireless, but I can't find the damn dongle. So the worst part of today was dealing with the PlayStation 3 store, because there is a piece of DLC called like Cold Front that came out for this game, and basically the servers that I'm playing on, it's all fan initiated. There are no more Sony servers anywhere. It's all fan initiated. So you'll see that little settings thing under the camera. Um, it must be crazy to suppress the urges to play games with that cat. Yeah, I there were a few other ones I wanted to play today, so it might happen still. But looking for the DLC for this, you can't just do a search on the store for SOCOM Confrontation because it's not available digitally. So it doesn't come up in the search. So you have to go through the download list, and I have over 4,000 items in my download list. And there's no way to filter it. There's no way to like sort by or anything. So I literally had to scroll for like 5 minutes. And I've done this twice today now. I did it downstairs this morning, and now I did it up here. But I had to go find the DLC and then download and install it. So, boy, are we spoiled now. After the PS4, man, we are spoiled. Um, Everything on the PS3, or most things, were such an afterthought. And that's something that the 360 always did better. And What a morning. I basically I remembered kind of where the little pull down bar was on the download list downstairs, and I basically scrolled really fast down to it. PS3 is retro now. PS3 has been retro for a long time. I mean, I love the PS3. I still do. There's some games on this system that I still think are fantastic, but to me, the PS4 was really when they hit the stride, and PS2. PS3 was. I always liked it. I own, I think, 3 or 4 of them, but boy, was it problematic, especially at the beginning. Like what you're seeing right now, this wouldn't have even really been possible the way it's doing it right now, except for the install. But yeah, it's been a pretty crazy morning. Like I said, I still can't believe I have this little headset. I even had the stand for it still. Eh? So there, that might be better. You can see my bad hair. I didn't do my hair today or anything. I didn't brush my hair because do my hair. Like I'm my 80-year-old grandmother or something. I didn't brush my hair because I'm planning on going out and running the weed whacker and running the lawnmower today, and I didn't really feel like getting gussied up. Okay. Almost there. So don't expect much from me. I played 3 matches this morning. Didn't go great, but it was fun. The controls take some getting used to because it's very, very different than what I'm used to in the last few years since I play, especially so much Call of Duty now. But I really enjoyed it this morning, even though I only got like 3 kills, I think, in the whole time. But man, and I got to set up all the options here because this is a brand new everything. Okay, why am I not getting audio? Are you guys getting game audio? Let me know when it finally gets going. Someone's just snoring away behind me. Nut. Let me know if you're getting audio. I'm not. Because Streamlabs OBS, as any OBS, kind of sucks. Are you kidding me? Okay, you can hear me. There we go. Now I can hear it. Okay. Let me set up the options quick. And let me know if you're getting an echo too, because I'll do one thing really quick. Go. Okay. Echo should be gone now. I would hope. Huh. Well, that's not good. All right. I'm going to go check my network settings. Ah, crap. Okay, network device, automatic, IP address, manual. Oh, wait, no, I don't want to do manual there. So used to typing with the motion. Manual, all right. So primary is 194.192.142. Dot 4. And then secondary we set to the Google servers so that we get everything else. It's pretty ingenious how they did this. Automatic MTU, do not use a proxy, UPnP turn on, and there we go. Are we there yet? I thought we were. Oh, I wonder. No, my PSN should be working. Because two-factor authentication is kind of screwy on the PS3. There we go. Okay. It might just be that their servers are down. I don't know. It was up about an hour ago. Shortest stream ever. So the reason that you put the two DNS servers in, the first one, the 185.194.1.424, that's what points you to the servers that these community members have set up. And then the 8.8.8.8 or 8.8.4.4 are Google's DNS servers. And that gets you to the PSN. Yes, this is a third-party server. Going for the platy. No. All right, that looks better. Actually, it's funny because it's a third-party server. All that stuff resets. Like, you don't have any of the stuff that you've... yeah. All right, I think their servers are down. Son of a bitch. All of your progress that we made on the official servers is gone, so you're starting from scratch. So I'll wait for like a minute, and then I'll try again. If it doesn't work, then I guess I'll stream it later today. I don't remember Coldfront either. That's the funny thing. But they had 2 lobbies running this morning, and both of them required Coldfront. So you had to have it installed to even play on those lobbies. But I don't remember them either. I think it was, more maps and more care. I don't know exactly what it was. I got to go look it up. So let's find out since we have time. Okay. It was released October 16th of 2009. Okay, so brings a brand new snowy Eastern European area of operations into play with two all new maps and 3 classic Socom maps for 16 to 32 players. The classic maps are drawn from some of the most popular Socom maps of all time, each built from the ground up for the PS3. Come on. Man. There we go. New Russian Eastern European area of operations. Snow setting complete with snow effects. New snow gear and camo. New Arms Run gameplay mode. 5 new maps. Uprising, Entrapment, Blizzard, Night Stalker, and Vigilance. All new mercenaries characters with new looks and new voiceover. New Special Forces squad. Gun turret emplacements. Whoa. Wow, I don't remember this at all. Have we gotten bored with this by then? 2 new grenade launcher ammo. Wow, flash and smoke. New trophies. Oh, new trophies! So there you have it. I don't remember this at all either. I wonder if I feel like we got bored with this game and had moved on by then, by the time this came out. I don't know. I mean, this is 11 years ago, 2009. Or actually, 20 years ago. Or no, it'd be 21. Yeah, I don't know, man. Came out in October 2008, I think. The main game. Yeah, I think you're about right. Because I looked it up this morning. About the day they announced it, they were ending the servers. That's right. Well, now you can play it again if they bring the servers back up. It's all about the trophies. It is not all about the trophies. Sorry. Oh, great. Well, this is a dud. Let's see if I can look up my trophies for this, what I have for it. PSN name. Torgo. Oh, wow. That sucks. Can I go to it from here? This shows how much I really care about trophies, because the problem, I don't really want to do it on the PS3 though, because then it's going to want to sort like sync everything, and it's going to take forever. Alright, we'll give it a try. Oh boy. I'm really bummed out that this isn't working all of a sudden, because I was literally playing it downstairs like an hour ago. And then I came up here to get everything set up. Well, too late. It's going pretty fast, though. Feel cheated if I didn't play. If I play a game and don't get any trophy. I don't care about trophies whatsoever. Honestly, I don't. I don't care about achievements. I don't care about achievements on Stadia. I just don't care. I've been playing games for so long that it's something that doesn't even enter in my mind. I mean, I laugh when I hear the ding, but that's about it. No trophies. What? They have like achievement things on the Switch and on the Wii U, I think. Pretty sure they do. I get the whole achievement thing, that it's meant to be more of an incentive for you to play a game, but if I like a game, I'm going to play it. It has nothing to do with achieving something that's not going to do anything for me. You know? Okay. Hey, Joe Angel, what's up? We'll see how long this takes. Oh, the poor PS3. Was not ready for all the changes they made. Background downloading, trophies. Playing Postal? I did. Just got it. They sent me a code for it a while back, and I totally forgot. So I tried to play it the other day on the PS5. It's a PS4 game, but I tried to play it on PS5, and then I remembered that I never liked Postal when it first came out. It's interesting. I mean, I'll try it again sometime, but I thought it was rather sloppy. I'm having way more fun playing that Mighty Goose game. It's really good. Problem is, it glitched out on me and it just wouldn't progress. I was on this train level and it just kind of stopped progressing. The server is online. My buddy is playing right now. Oh, okay. Well, let's see if somebody asked about the trophies, so we'll see what I got. Full room up on DG right now. What is DG? I was in about an hour and a half ago and it was running fine. Now when I try to get in, it's telling me that there's no server, so I don't know what to tell you. It's on my end 100%. I wouldn't know how. I was literally on it about an hour and a half ago, so. I mean, I'll put the DNS in a third time, see if that's the problem, but this isn't difficult. This isn't rocket science. Come on. Xbox Series X is rocket science with its 2 trillion microbytes. I I mean, at some point I do want to buy a Series X. I legitimately do. I think it's really good hardware. It's a weird feeling though that they have an SSD expansion solution already, but I think it's way too expensive and it's way too limited. There's so many pluses and minuses with both consoles right now. Things need to flesh out. You need to get your PS3 fixed. I think the insides are just dusty. Yeah, I have one PS3 that the Blu-ray drive needs to be replaced, and I have a replacement. I just haven't taken the time to do it yet. But I have a PS3 backward compatible that's at my parents' house, and this is a backward compatible 60 gig unit that I'm playing on right now. And then I've got a slim downstairs. Difference. I don't know what you think you're gonna do. I've got the settings right there on the screen, man. I appreciate the offer, but I don't understand what you think you're gonna do. I've been in IT for over 20 years. I know networking, so I'm not confused or anything. I'll get a Series X eventually, but it'd be nice if they have like a good exclusive for it, and really they don't. And then Halo Infinite's coming out on Xbox One, so that's done. I've been playing... I wonder if I can talk about this yet. Let me look. I've been playing a very non-Glenn game. And I'm playing it on the Xbox because they sent us 2 codes, one for PS4/5 and one for Xbox One/X, or Series. June 23rd at 7 a.m. Oh, I can talk about it. So I've been playing Scarlet Nexus, which is funny because I didn't even know what it was. When you watch the trailer for it, you're like, what the hell am I looking at? You know, there's all these red tentacle things and everything else. And Andy's actually doing the full review of it and everything, but yeah, I've been playing that lately. Why do I have 2 Stick of Truths? Do I? Oh, one of them was the disc version and one of them is the digital version because they sent me the disc version initially, and I started playing it, and then Rock decided to borrow it, and he still has it. So I talked to Ubisoft. I'm like, is there any way you can send me a code? Because I really love the game, and I want to finish it. Which I did. I did finish it. So they were nice enough to do that. Oh, there's one Socom. And then I also have... I think it's... the Fractured But Whole on Switch as well. Sonic All-Star Racing. It's alright, but it just didn't grab me. That's the first one, and it just didn't grab me. Transformed, I think, is better, but even that... Oh, that's what you're talking about. Transformed is better, but I don't like the flying stuff. And I think it's a well-done game. It's just not really for me. I'm a Mario Kart weirdo. Like, I really like Mario Kart, so... I like SOCOM 4 as well. It's just... Oh, jeez, I have 0% trophies? What? That doesn't make any sense. We used to play the shit out of this game. That doesn't make any sense at all. That is weird. Huh. Well, there you go. 0% on Socom Confrontation. I liked 4 as well, and it stinks that I don't think you can really do anything in that except maybe play the because that's got a campaign. So I would think you could still play the campaign, but I don't know. All right, let's see what happens. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get out of the game and check my network settings again. Mario Kart on the Switch is awesome. Switch Pro? Why? Because quite frankly, I think Mario Kart on the Switch is probably the best looking game Nintendo's ever made, honestly. And I don't know if the Switch Pro's in the works, which we all know it is, but if it is, if it's 4K, who cares? Runs great at 1080p. Yeah, we are spoiled with PS4 and PS5, for sure. For sure. Okay, automatic. DNS manual 185.194.142.4 and 8.8.4.4 for the secondary. Automatic MTU, don't use a proxy, enable UPnP, and there we have it. So if I test, Sony really knocked it out of the park with the PS4. I mean, they did, especially coming off the PS3 and what a train wreck that was. I mean, there's some fantastic games for the PS3, don't get me wrong, but it's still a struggle to this day, as you can see. All right, let's see what happens. Sorry that this is being an issue today, guys. And this is on a wired connection, too. It's directly into the router and everything. Well, not directly into the router. It's going through a switch, but kind of had to knock it out of the park with PS4. Oh, definitely. Even though the PS3 outsold the 360 eventually, they really did have to knock it out of the park with the PS4, and it did. I mean, Microsoft pulled the Sony with the Xbox One. I still think the Xbox One's a mess, and I still can't believe that they're using the same UI from the Xbox One on the Series, because I hate that UI. To this day, I hate that UI. What's really going to be upsetting is if I go downstairs and it works. Really wish this game was available digitally. Okay. Well, guys, I guess we're kind of a bust. miss the PS3's UI. I do too. I really love the UI. Was it XMB? The problem is it doesn't even get that much better if you put an SSD in the system. It speeds it up a little bit, but it's not very good. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you guys. Oh, there's a Discord server. Okay. Well, I can check on the Discord server as well. I'm just checking their website to see if there's anything about this. Current bugs triggering any community feature, blah, 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 blah. Picking the bomb up after being killed. What? Oh, and being killed. Joining fail. Yeah, so it's current bug is a joining fail. I'm wondering if it's because I'm doing it from a different PS3 than what I did the first time. Problem is if I'm downstairs, I can't stream it. Where's our share button, Sony? Well, that stinks. I feel really bad now. So does anybody know what Karma does on Reddit, by the way? I'm just curious. Oh, here we go. Booyah. Booyah. Point your camera at the screen downstairs the street. Just get some USB extension cables and... All right, let me set up everything because I have not played on this PS3 for a long time. PlayStation reboot worked. So I want to turn this on, vibration on, invert look on. Whoop, whoa. Can you help me find some sailors? Okay, let's turn the motion sensor off. Someday I have to tell you the story about the E3 presentation where they showed Warhawk for the first time and they showed it using the motion. Because they gave me the full, like, that motion stuff was last minute. Like, they were working on it in the basement of the Shrine Auditorium that day. Yeah. Alright, so what is swap weapon? Change stance is triangle. Okay, I couldn't figure that out this morning. Change fire mode is circle. Hold, choose weapon. Okay. 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 Oh, okay. Alright, let's try this. This is gonna be ugly. It did, but when I went to the interview at Lightbox Interactive before they moved to Texas, when I went to the interview in Utah, we were at lunch and they were telling the story about that whole situation. Because I brought it up and I said, you know, you have that meme out there with the GIF where you're, you know, oh, and I asked him basically, you know, what do you think about that? He all just laughed. Okay. Select channel. Oh wow, look at that, 56 people playing. Nice. You never played any Socom games. Shame on you. You didn't join us for Socom Saturdays? Come on, man. Ugh. Guess I gotta do this one. So hopefully this fills in. Joe, did you ever watch any of the videos I put up for H-Hour? Man, I don't remember any of these weapons. I don't remember. Oh. HR is still alive. Claymore, there we go. HR is still alive, but... And I noticed today I was playing a map, and they've recreated this... It's like a desert map in H-Hour, and actually, it seems like it's pretty good. Oh, ready up. Ready up, Glenn. Don't be that guy. I usually put that stuff on our YouTube channel. Although I think H-Hour I put on my Retro Nation channel. Because at the time, it was still PS Nation, so I didn't want to gum things up. But you'll see it. It's a third-person military action. It's obviously not as fast and furious as a Call of Duty or something like that. It's a little more strategic. Oh, here we go. So now you'll see how it runs. But I played that a long, long time ago off the PC, and streaming off the PC, at least here, just doesn't work that well. It works, but it doesn't work that well. And of course, the PlayStation version of H-Hour is nowhere to be seen still. Glad I backed that Kickstarter. This one's an H-Hour, I think, actually. So the game mode Demolition is a lot like Search and Destroy. You're picking up a bomb and you're trying to place it somewhere and defend it. Let me know if there's any audio problems, etc.
Time expired.
I'm not gonna worry about that.
Team, we did not complete our mission.
Wow, 4 kills, 4 kills. Looks like I'm on with the good people. Although there's 2 kills on all 3 people over there. All right. Is the bomb an Xbox One? Oh, like anybody could carry that. Where's my map? It's so weird to be playing this game.
The enemy has the bomb.
Do not expect very much from me, guys. I don't know the maps. I don't remember the controls that well. It is really cool that I have a nice big monitor at my desk.
Has been dropped.
Shit. Dick.
They've got the bomb.
I think that's one of the draws of this game, though, is it's such a different type of game. It's not the typical Call of Duty. It's not the typical Killzone, not the typical Medal of Honor, etc. It's such a unique gameplay style, and it can be really, really fun. I mean, Socom Saturdays were an absolute blast. We had so much fun playing this game. You just have to get used to it. You have to get more, more strategic like this guy is. Forgot how good this game looks too on PS3. Like, it runs really, really well. There's no... You never knew on PS3 if you had to expect that the performance was going to get chuggy. That sort of thing. And this frame rate is really, really solid.
We got the bomb.
Dance around the nuts. Yep. I don't know how I didn't kill that guy, though. I was pretty much dead on balls on him, but he still got me. Well, he meleeed me at the end there. I got confused. I'm old. I get confused easily. Oh, that was bad.
We lost possession of the satchel. Recover it immediately. The mercenaries have picked up the bomb.
How did I not get added to this? This is bullshit. What the hell? Huh. Alright. Yeah, they recreated this map in HR. I remember playing this one. Now I gotta remember that. How to switch to grenade and throw it like that. I'll do that next round. That's the thing. I'm gonna lose a ton just because I can't learn all this stuff. So that's one thing I always kind of hated, is you have to switch to a grenade to throw it. I get it. Okay, so how do I switch to a grenade? No, that's not it. Oh, here we go.
Bomb planted. Defuse the bomb.
Oh, I don't respawn.
Frag out!
Oh shit, I didn't throw it high enough. I think he's defusing. Yep.
Good work, men. The battle is ours.
I don't get a crosshair either. Oh my gosh. Oh, there we go. No, this didn't release early in the PS3's run. This came out pretty late. It was kind of in the middle, if I remember right. Good job. Oh, they got voice turned off. Ah. Now are we attacking? Ah, shit! Hit the wrong button. I hit R2. Shit.
They got the bomb.
Damn it, damn it, damn it. I don't think this came out very early in the PS3's life, though. I mean, it wasn't like it was a last stand game or anything. I think it was kind of in the middle, if I remember right.
Bomb planted. Defuse the bomb.
Like, we were playing Warhawk a lot before this game came out.
Fire in the hole!
It's funny because I don't think any of us really liked Confrontation when it came out either. It wasn't. Everyone had a thing about it because it wasn't. Who was that original studio? Because this is Slant 6.
Team,
I just can't think of who
we
it
did not
was.
successfully deliver the satchel charge to the target. Mission failed.
Bottom of the list. Go figure. Man, who was the original developer? I can't think of the name.
The enemy has become aware of our explosives. Protect the bomb and use it against them.
And you can't shoot.
Victory draws near.
God dang.
Our soldiers have the bomb.
I can't climb over? Really? I'm stuck up here. Oh, no, wait. There we go.
We have lost possession of the explosives.
Oh, shit!
Victory draws near. Our soldiers have the bomb.
Oh, that was too funny. That was great.
We have lost the explosives. Recover them immediately.
Just
They have picked up the bomb.
potch.
Get it back.
I just want to guard the bomb site. Oh, I remember. Okay. Beat the shit out of it! Ah! Oh, I think we're doing like a back and forth thing with the satchel. Like we both have targets.
Victory draws near.
That's
Our
what's screwing me
soldiers have
up.
the bomb.
I thought this was like more of a traditional. Oh shit! Ah, you dick! I thought this was more of a. Oh shit!
We have lost the explosives. Recover them
I didn't know
immediately.
you could do that. The DualSense 3 feels so weird in my hand now.
Victory draws near. Our soldiers have the bomb.
Oh shit! I hit him.
We have lost possession of
Shit!
the
I knew he was
explosives.
gonna pound on me. Damn it! Ah, I knew it.
They have picked up the
I
bomb.
need my 3D
Get
audio,
it back.
Sony. Where is it? That's why I was turning, because I'm like, he's gonna come up behind me. This map is huge. Oh! Oh shit! 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 Damn it!
The satchel has been dropped. Victory draws near. Our soldiers have the bomb. It's over. The time has expired. We have failed.
I got one kill. First one's always the toughest. much! He's gotta be hurt at least. Oh, come on, thumb. Oh, you dick.
The satchel has been dropped. They have picked up the bomb. Get it back.
Ah.
The enemy has planted the bomb.
In there.
Victory! We have won the battle.
Where did my... Shit! Oh, that's why I wasn't getting him, because the bomb went off. Did everybody fall asleep? I don't blame you. Everything got so quiet. Okay, so I think it's just two bomb sites. It's not like one belongs to one guy and one belongs to the other.
They have picked up the bomb. Get it back.
How the hell did that happen? Ah! I tried to melee him. You fucking kidding me? He must have his Astro Gaming headphones turned way up.
They have planted the explosive. Defuse it.
Bum rush, holy shit.
We have failed. The enemy has destroyed our weapon stash.
Damn. I got an assist at least. Did this thing turn off? That's why it wasn't working. It turned off. There we go. Oh, jeez. I'm not gonna ready up yet. Actually, I'm gonna go see if the other room The medley. I hear some go-getter out there mowing the lawn. There, this might be a little bit better. 6 on 6. Oh, shit. Ready up line. Breach. I wonder what this is. Do we have to set a bomb at like a doorway or something? Oh. It's funny how many other people in this neighborhood have push mowers, but my yard is so freaking big that I need a rider. Even on the rider, it takes like 45 minutes. All right. I'm just gonna stand right here. Shit.
Do not allow the enemy to breach our territory.
Dog is just passed out. I forget stuff. Did people use a mouse on this game? Like, did they use one of those mouse controllers that a couple companies brought out? I don't remember anymore. That was a big deal. Because there was one guy I was playing this morning that felt like he had a mouse. Look at this. It's all up to you, brah. Nice. Nice. I wonder if the battery's dead on this thing or something. Oh no, it's still working. Oh!
We have failed to protect our territory.
Well, did you wake up? Well, hi, pretty girl. Yeah. My dog is the worst waker-upper ever. Okay, so I gotta go this way.
They've breached our perimeter. Kill them.
Okay, can't get over that. Huh. Shit, I think I just threw it at myself. Yep. Jeez. I never got the arc. Oh. Man. Waker upper, is that a real word? I don't know. But it's the best way to describe it. She's terrible at waking up. If you've ever seen the movie Bullet, there's one of the opening scenes when the chief or whatever comes to wake Bullet up, and he's in his apartment, and he just like gets out of bed and kind of sits there and shakes for a couple of minutes and everything. That's my dog. Wow, this is a thrilling match. I see Glenn's playing on Series X, yeah, right. Oh!
The enemy has won. Our defenses have fallen.
Not a good round, Glenn. What the fuck are you doing?
They've breached our
Holy
perimeter.
shit, that was somebody from the other team? How'd he do that? Fudge? I thought that was my own teammate doing that. How did... Oh. Look at that draw distance. Doesn't help that a grenade's sitting there from an enemy right when I spawn
Our
in.
defenses have fallen.
I couldn't run anywhere. There was a grenade there right when I spawned in. This guy's bitching at the team on the voice chat. If you guys don't know how to play, go to respawn. Fuck. And there's a guy from Great Britain on here. Well, I mean, he's getting shot. I mean, man. Yeah, look at this. Like, our team is all over the place already. Oh my god.
They breached our perimeter. Kill them.
Shit! Oh, that's the patio. Jeez. Of course, there's only one person left.
They have planted the explosive. Defuse it.
This guy's just gonna try to snipe and not defuse it. Wonderful. I just love how this guy in the chat just expects that everyone's a pro. Dude, I just started playing this again today. And I ain't the only one.
Our defenses have been overcome. We have failed.
Here we go. He's gonna start bitching again. Oh, he didn't. Jeez.
We've got the bomb. Your mission is to enter and destroy the enemy compound. The satchel's been dropped. Recover the explosives.
What the fuck? It feels like I just dropped into a match in progress. I wonder.
To breach and secure mercenary territory as planned.
appalling. It was fucking appalling. I'm gonna turn this off. Oh, fucking Torgo. I'm gonna turn this off so maybe I think the chat goes to...
Nah.
There we go.
Why is there something lobby cameras?
Machete, you haven't had a kill in 2 games, bro.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. Bloody Torgo. Yeah. This is new to me. I haven't played this game in 9 years.
Yeah, Machete, you need to find a new room and Torgo is fucking shit, honestly. You need to play a respawn for the ball you play in the rank room.
Machete.
Listen, I haven't played this game in 9 years. 9 fucking years. I just started today. So I'm sorry that I'm hideous, and I'm sorry that I'm not an elite fucking squad member like you and everything else. I'll get better because I used to play this game all the time. So fuck off. I've always had a fucking mic. There was nothing to call out. Everyone's got to get better at a game. Jesus fucking Christ. There wasn't a respawn room available. This was the only one available that wasn't full. There wasn't another room available at the time. They were all full. We're not all posh dickheads. Prove it. Dickheads. Go to a respawn room, bro. Go fuck yourself. How about that? Yeah, I hate gamers like that too. And the problem is, I mean, it's even like Killzone Shadowfall, because it's all these like super fans, and they always put bots in the room and everything else, and they know every nook and cranny of every map. And I mean, what do you expect with a game like this that has only come online recently? And people are getting back to it after so many freaking years. It's stupid.
Don't let mind get off. Just fine.
Your mission is to eliminate the enemy VIPs.
Don't forget, guys, they've got an extra.
Oh my god. What did I get shot by? What? Okay. Come on, man, we're catching L's. Go to a respawn room. Well, be better then. You're blaming me for losing? It's a team of 8 or 9 people and you're blaming me. That's what you're doing. You're blaming me. All my fault that we're losing. Even though you're supposed to be so awesome at this game, why aren't you the one carrying everybody? And you saying that you're not all posh dickheads means that you're a posh dickhead. Just teasing.
You just killed a VIP.
And he's like, oh, you got a microphone now, why aren't you calling people out? I had a microphone on before, dickhead. What am I gonna call out? I don't know these maps yet. I don't know all the call-outs. Jesus, fuck. Cripes, as much as I play Modern Warfare and Cold War, I don't even know the call-outs on that. Because I don't care. And the funny thing is, how many other call-outs are we hearing in this round? I'm pretty sure it's none. But I'm the one, because I didn't have a microphone. I didn't call anybody out.
He had it coming.
Jesus, I hate people.
You let them kill him. Shoot them!
The enemy has been defeated. We have killed the VIPs.
Yeah, screw those VIPs.
Damn!
If you hate me so much, vote to kick me then. I know that's in the game. Vote to kick me. Do it. I didn't see a grenade come in. That might have to be the podcast episode name this week. I gotta edit it at some point. But then I decided to play Socom instead and get my ass kicked by all the super fans. Holy cow, now we get some... Oh, it's the same woman.
You just killed a VIP. Rejoice. The VIPs have been killed.
I feel like talking shit. Two people got kills in that round on our team, but I'm the problem. Fuck! It almost feels like someone's using wall hacks. My gosh. Look at all the kills in the other team. 5, 6, 7. Fuck? Wow. Yeah, I'm leaving this room. It's all super fans. I mean, it's literally just all super fans. Games played 3. What?
What you think, babe? Huh?
Someone's gonna be bugging me to go downstairs soon. Aw. Whoops.
Find and kill the enemy.
I don't know where to go. I don't want to do that. There we go. That's why I'm going the wrong way. Can't climb over this? What the fuck? Oh my god.
The enemy
Oh, come on. Want to do that. Suck it. See now how little I know of these maps? He can hear me. I'm sure he's wearing headphones. Just like everybody else does. I don't have my PS3 headphones though, so... Dog's making me tired. She's snoring behind me. How did that guy come up behind me before? From here.
It's over. The time has expired. We have been driven from the area. All is lost.
Eh. Alright, I'm gonna do one more and then probably bolt for a little while. I gotta eat something. Yeah.
We have the lead.
Wait, I have claymores, don't I? Oh, I don't. Oh. Oh boy.
It's over. The time has expired.
1 versus 2, mother
The
effer.
enemy has fallen.
That's right. I got 2 kills. Those boys have a hot mom. Or maybe an older sister. Whichever the case. I'll allow it.
The enemy has taken the lead.
Have I gotten any better? Maybe 2%. I mean, I just don't know the maps. It's gonna take a while to remember these, learn them and stuff. Big.
It's over. The time has expired.
That guy just
We
hit.
have been driven from the area. All is lost.
Oh, now we got 2 on 2 at least. No deaths. Have I gotten any better? Right there. No deaths. No kills, but no deaths. Oh, Ginger, you're making me sleepy. I don't know if I should just camp here or what. This is a big map. Oh.
We're falling behind. Take them out.
God damn it. Got him. I'm gonna go back to play a PS3 360 game. It's always insane how green brown. Yeah. Yeah. Is what it is. It didn't stop us from spending numerous hours playing games on these platforms, though. Shit.
It's over. The time has expired. The enemy was not eliminated. We have failed.
Man, this map's just too big for 2-on-2. I got a kill! And no deaths. Gee, stranger, you suck. You should leave. Blah, blah, blah. I mean, if you're worried about the brown, gray, green, etc., play a Ratchet and Clank game. You'll be fine. Time it look more realistic, but yeah, I mean, that's kind of the way it's always been with
This is an
video
all-out
games.
battle, men. Destroy the enemy.
I mean, we were all fine with Atari 2600 when it was out. We played the hell out of it. You know, it just kind of is what it is. Now you look at the 2600 and you're like, what the hell? So what's that thing that's 4 squares supposed to be? Oh, that's a duck. Oh, alright, yeah. Wow, Stinker woke up. I mean, if I went back to play the Socoms from PS2, I mean, you think this looks brown and muddy and everything else. This is going to look like super high def compared to those games. But they were popular. And this has got nice alpha effects and, you know, transparent smoke. All kinds of cool stuff. Okay, so let's go left. Oh. Yeah!
Good job, team. The enemy is losing.
Tiger portables? Yeah, those things sucked. But I bet you owned one, at least one. Although I don't know if I ever owned one of the Tiger ones. I had a couple of I had a couple Nintendo Game & Watches. Aww. And I had this one called Epoch Man that was a blatant Pac-Man ripoff that my parents bought me when we took a trip to New Mexico. And then I had one of the Coleco handhelds. The football one that everybody knows about.
Time expired. Team, we've defeated the enemy. Well done.
Well, we won because it was 3-on-2. Nice. Man, I'm getting hungry. It's only 1:30? Wow. There's a lot to like about this game still. I mean, the frame rate is really consistent. I think the graphics look alright. I mean, yeah, it's a lot of the browns and stuff, but for the setting, it doesn't look
We're falling behind, men.
How
Pick
did I
up the
get there
pace.
so fast? Holy shit. I keep hearing all these doings are transpiring, and I don't know where they are. Yep. What a hero. Great, 1-on-2. I think usually if he draws up like he did, that means someone's in your vicinity. I think. I just don't remember anymore. God. It's like they know where I am all the time. Because they can probably hear me because they have their Astra Gaming A40s just, oh, for fuck's sake. Just cranked all the way up. Bitch. Let's pick on the fat kid. I know how it is.
Time expired. Team, we have failed to cause sufficient casualties.
Alright, well, I'm going to quit, guys. I want to get something to eat for lunch. Just realized that I'm very, very hungry. Come on, let me quit. So there we go. Will we have the re-emergence of Socom Saturdays? It's up to you. Arcade. 3 or 4, geez. Well, thanks for joining me, guys. This is pretty badass. I'll definitely be playing some more. I don't know about streaming. I won't be streaming all the time because I'll be playing downstairs as well. But a few of my other friends have actually been playing this quite a bit lately, so I'll definitely have some people to play with. And yeah, I'm sure I'll stream it again eventually, though. But thanks very much. If you watch the replay video that I'll put up probably tomorrow, it'll have the settings right there. But that, I mean, you've seen in the video how to go in and change the network settings to get into this. So, and the cool thing is it doesn't block you from anything else. So you can still put another PS3 game in, and if the servers are up, you can do that. I don't know if that's the same settings as the Warhawk servers, so you have to look into that. But take it easy. Thanks very much. Go Socom.